Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. So, since the last video, there's been quite a lot of development. I just kind of keep playing. I decided I'll turn on recording and talk about it as I'm playing here, but we've got quite a lot done. I think we hadn't even got vegetables going. So we've definitely done that. We've also got farm irrigation happening. So you can see in this still frame, a lot of fun there. But we've got a lot else. I actually did get our cargo ship up and running. So we are now importing crude, and we're doing it, I believe, we're doing it at the rate that um that matches what our oil derricks do, basically 60 a minute. I did have just the cargo ship running. Let's unpause it and let things run. I did have just the cargo ship running, but oh yeah, and I think you see it here on the move. There we go, fleet status. Oh no, that's our ship. Yeah, you can't really tell where the cargo ships are. All I can see is that, here, you know, um, we have this much stored at the derrick. Um, the question is, and the ship's not at the dock, so it must be, it's out there collecting. Um, but essentially, I've got it set to fuel saver, so as in it takes longer to get back to us, but I still think it is delivering essentially at 60. You can see this, we've got some reserves still built up here at the dock. Oh, and our weapons just unlocked. That is good, because you can also see our ship is kind of blocked off at many points here. We can't get past these pirates, and everywhere I tend to go, I tend to end up in a battle. So yeah, it'll be good to get that. I'm basically not going to send them out until I've got both weapons and armor, which is currently researching. Anyway, the point was that we are finally kind of eating enough diesel that I needed to move to 2 distillers. I suppose I could have just run one on Unity, but I'm trying to avoid that, even though I think our unit is maxed out and we're making way too much. So yeah, but we do actually need more people. So I think I'm going to use that extra Unity to go ahead and get this beacon turned back on. We do have a housing problem though, so I'm going to have to upgrade, and it's quite expensive. Yeah, 140 parts. We only just hit 169 again. I guess we'll do one more. Yeah, let's fill in this space, but we will start updating. We'll start upgrading these housings soon as well. So I think I'm going to use the Unity. We've got a ton of it. So we'll build more housing. So that should be okay for getting in more of this. But yeah, you can see we've got a lot of red across the board, which is a bit worrying. I had to also bump up to two excavators on our iron because, yeah, this, our iron source should actually have an iron... Yeah, I think because you want to know if your iron's running down, so we really need one of these in here. Let's see, and of course I have that raised up, so I'd have to adjust this. I'll do that later. I say that, and then of course I will not discover when I needed to. Coal is also looking like it's draining down. Maybe we need another excavator on that. I think we probably do. So let's go ahead and do another build there. I did also want to... Okay, that got built. Yeah, because I wasn't upgrading. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him. So we're up to the second level of all the assemblers. And I want to do that so that I don't have to be, again, using the boost. But we can always boost if we need to now. So the normal level set is everything's going kind of at double speed. And so here we've got basically 2 level 2 assemblers making parts 1 into 2 level 2 assemblers making parts 2. And then we've just got 1 extra basic assembler just so that we are at a surplus of construction parts 1, but a very slow surplus. Yeah, so from a tech perspective, quite a lot. We actually built the captain's office and turned that off. Advanced concrete I really need to get to. That's the other thing. I guess our concrete was looking bad. It looks like it's come back. Tree planting, I have not started. We've got a lot of available trees still, so I'm not as concerned. Although, it does take a while for them to grow and be able to reharvest. So we've got to pick a plot for that as well. Cargo depots are obviously up and running. Maintenance depot 2, I don't think I did upgrade. We've managed to stay ahead of that. But oh yeah, we have just hit global demand at the cap. So I think we do want to go ahead and upgrade this. I'm going to do that. Of course, the problem there is it will consume more, and we need to be ready to do that. So, that's going to consume up to 12 electronic parts and 24 mechanical. And so this only makes 24 mechanical. So we might want to build yet another one in. Of course, iron we're not making enough of quickly enough. So we might have to kind of upgrade everything, which of course, we don't even have the workers for it right now. Yeah, so there's a kind of a lot of waiting it out. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll keep our maintenance stocked up at least. Pipes 2, we did get to that. So, we needed that for anything like hydrating these 3 farms, for example, needs more than, like, we're using 2 drills for that. And so, we're actually running a throughput of 200 or at least more than 60 over one pipe. Not enough maintenance 1. Yeah. But I think it's gonna kind of gradually fill up. Maintenance 1. I thought maintenance 2 makes maintenance 1 automatically. Yeah, because that's making maintenance 1, yeah. I think it's just that because it's yeah, should be fine. Should be making. As long as the this is keeping up and our maintenance need is way below 480, we should be okay. I think it just needs to catch up. But and then power generation we just unlocked. So I think power generation has to be the next thing because I would like to get our ship weapons done. The problem with the ship weapons, what does that cost? Iron, which we're not really. I mean, we have a stockpile right now. It might be worth doing. I do worry though that this is gonna backfire a bit. So this is sending through 60. It's only swallowing. Oh, it is swallowing 30 apiece. So yeah, if we wanted, we would have to upgrade the speed here. And our iron. Yes, we don't have an iron stockpile. We might need to go to 3 excavators. I guess the other issue is that we're kind of digging into, like, because we're digging straight, like a lot of this is not iron. We really want to start digging down. So I think we might do that. But to do that, I'd really like to put out a bit of retaining walls, which is concrete. Yeah. I don't usually get into these kind of dangerous deficits this early. I'm not sure how else I could be managing it. I'm not seeing where I have any waste. Yeah, low supply of iron. That was just because I want this always stockpiled and it's basically empty. So iron is just going right through. I mean, we're gonna need more iron. Where's all the maintenance going to? Is this the oil rig? I feel like I can't turn the oil rig down. The excavators are being utilized. Assembly machines, we need them. I mean, the only thing I think I don't need as much research anymore. I'm going to turn one off. That will at least get rid of. Let's just turn him off, apparently. So that should help reduce quite a lot of load because it's also like it will make less lab parts, less consumption. All right, so our weapons got made. Maybe we send it out without upgrading the armor. You know, armor's underway. Let's see. It's one of the easy ones. Yeah, 70. Not enough crew. Oh. But we do have 36 workers now. Oh, because the crew, it got bigger once you need the weapons. Let's do that. So let's go to the easy one. I feel like with just weapons, we should be able to handle it. And that'll get us, you know, some free goods as well. I mean, I guess I can go down here without retaining walls as long as you go directly into the dirt or into the iron, as it were. Maybe we do that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is gonna head down to look at where so like that way. Oops. And go down by 5. And then we'll have a two lane going down. All right, and then basically we can be flat, and we're like, and then we can always kind of keep digging after that. Is that, yeah, that overrides it. So let's do something like that just to make sure. Yeah, okay. So, and then this will just come here. All right. So now they should hopefully head back up here and they'll start digging. And everything they dig now should almost entirely be iron. So that should hopefully get us a more consistent supply of iron. Does look like this is capped. Ooh, what's your problem? Coal is down. Yeah, we don't want that. Why is this at scrap? This is coal at 4. Yeah. So we built another excavator because, yeah, we are not making enough coal now. And this is the same problem, I think. Let's start digging. So let's clear that, and it's not perfect coal here, but yeah. All right. So he'll come back out here and start digging. That will be even less coal right now. I wonder if it might make sense. What's the warning? That's just ship in battle. We did get some new people. Not much in the way of goods anymore. I'm almost... Just given that, you know, we have a sudden coal shortage, I think I'm going to put a coal burner in here. And just, it's a pain to get to, but like maybe right here. Because yeah, we just never want coal running out, so this is kind of a backup. So coal maker. So put it there. No, you have to give it all. Okay. In you go. Smokestack. Okay. Build that. And then priority in of the regular coal. And let's yeah, I'm gonna give this a 4 as well. Keep this tapped up. And I mean, we could even feed the wood in, but it's not worth it. We've got a ton of wood as well, so yeah. There we go. So if that starts running out, more coal goes in. It's not enough coal to keep up with 2 of these, but yeah, it's really not. It's only not even 1 of them, but it's something. I'm gonna boost it. All right. Yeah, we'll have to do for now. In fact, what I might do, yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, so I think we need to get, we've got enough people now. I'm going to build a 3rd set of these because iron is definitely massively being consumed. We'll do this one. And then 12, so 48. So yeah, we might want to send this over I'm going that way. And then I'm going to delete this one. And then these guys are going to go in this 2nd. All right. I think the slag. We'll have that join. So 4. What is this at? It's at 4, I think. Okay. So I have him join up there. Okay. And then, yeah, all of this is going to just come along. Oh, we don't want to block off at level 1. I want them to be able to get through here. Is that going to be enough? I think it's just about. We'll find out. Anyone get through? There's the trucks. I wish there was a way to bring up that overlay without clicking on an individual truck. Yeah, they can get through, just about. Okay, so then this is coming in here. This is coming in down there. All right. I'm just going to unity it. And we should see iron and coal coming in. Coal is a problem. I'm going to put coal up to a 3. I think the other issue is really more that we're not... what's your problem? Vehicles can't reach small excavator. Oh, did something happen down here? Oh, this thing just didn't... It got stuck. Oh, it's going to take a while to recover. Okay. Yeah. Some of this cave in. Is that what's happening? Yeah, see, that's the problem with that retaining walls. You see how this is lit up, this 2 right here? It's lit up because he keeps digging it and it keeps kind of falling. It's all right, as long as they're now both doing it. We're gonna get to the coal soon. We've got a real coal problem. Can I buy coal? It's very ineffective, but yeah, like pay diesel for coal, which is pretty bad since, you know, yeah, but at least I think we just need some. I'm worried we don't have enough. And what else was happening there? I saw something bad. Oh, yeah, okay. So the iron's being made, which is not, yeah, we need to. So let's go ahead and right. Okay, so that should hopefully get more iron. Because yeah, we are running dangerously low. Copper's low, but I mean it's, you know, copper's consumed with the electronics. I do think we haven't, like, we're only doing, yeah, like one, which is not good. I think we can definitely, we've got plenty of copper ore, so maybe we do need, we can now afford to buy another one of these, I think. And then the issue is, this is actually, let's just get this better. All right, you're gonna be right on this side of him. And I guess we flip you. All right, you go in there, and then smokestack, and then this, we're gonna need to flip you over. Okay, you go in there, you go in there. Whoops. There. Okay, and then we need another one of these. Let's see. So I think we could do it this way. Is it better that way? It's not better that way because we can't fit it. Okay, so we'll do that. And then he's going in there. He's going in there. And then we're gonna come in this way. How much does it make? It's only 20, so yeah. That'll fit. And then just need to go over. Like, still a big one. The great thing about the pipes is they can drop down from, you know, 5 to 1 in like a single tile. All right, so I'm just going to build all that. And we'll see what that does to our workers, I think. Yeah, so we're down to 31 workers again. 23, oh, yeah. Okay, but, oh, and then this needs delivery of these, so same deal. Okay, so we'll do that. That, and then the coal. That. Oh, is that really? Oh, I put it at 2. That's not good. Let's do it at 1. Go. All right, build that. And then, yeah, we're going to turn off deliver in. Okay. All right, but then, of course, I've now made the slag. So we need another sort of slag over here. Oh, it's annoying. I'm just going to put it here. Yeah, so he'll come in over here. All right. I did it again. Why do I do that? I think it's because it says it's one thing. Yeah, like I wish it started at the level that you like kind of, you know, like it's saying 3, but it's not 3. I think. It's 4, right? Oh, it's so hard to tell what the no, I guess it is 3. Okay. The last time it was 4. I don't know why it did that. Okay. All right. Jeez. Okay. And then this, no. Okay. Okay, so that should get more copper going. Anything I'm missing? There go. There it goes. Just want to make sure it gets made. So these are going to make them. Should go into there. It's got plenty of water. And yeah, hopefully that'll be enough copper. Because yeah, now we're making 40 copper and we're consuming only 24. But yeah, that's now it's not going to run short. Oh, we have electricity problems again now. Yeah, I mean, we really need to be, we need to get our coal power going. I mean, we're not even having enough time to deliver coal right now. Ouch. I mean, that should correct itself. It looks like, the belt's full, so the iron should start to increase. Yeah. Food's okay. Yeah, power's not good. So I've got to throw in yet another one. I'm going to throw in another one. I mean, fortunately, they don't use a lot. To be fair, I mean, I say that 3 times 5. So so we're now consuming 15 of our fuel, but we are making 50, we are making 54 fuel. But yeah, I need to get to both making better fuel and coal power, but I think I need to do the coal power first. Because the oil distillation process is just going to be power hungry. We're already low on power. All right. And of course, yeah, our trucks are now too busy. All right. Now, new location explored. So just got more resources. We've got a new cargo ship. So now we could be bringing in even more goods. I don't think there's a rush for that right now. Yeah, I think we want to keep this battle. He's only a 70 as well. Ship is too damaged. It's getting repaired first. I mean, as long as these numbers maintain, like, so the one thing is that there is no time limit other your own self challenge, but it's such a long game. Wow, could not store without potatoes. So I just kind of want to see this balance out. If I leave it running on full speed for a couple months, are we going to be generally flat? And then that way I can go back to kind of gradually adding again. I do hate how busy these guys are. Yeah, not a single idle truck. Like, what is... And so what you want to be avoiding is these long drives back. So, coal. Yeah, so the coal starts here. And, yeah, and you can see even here, like it's, we've got coal feeding into our copper. Yeah, we need way more coal. And yeah, I don't want to turn off any logistics too quick because I mean I think we need those. Yeah, I just need to build more trucks, which of course means more fuel. Right, let's build 4 more. Now, what's interesting here is, I mean, we haven't even got steel yet, but is it even worth setting up a small little railroad? That was kind of supposed to be the point of the railroads. Um, and just have a little coal and copper train running, a small one, but enough that it like is well worth the economy. I haven't even got into that like economy of like the cost of the train versus the my understanding is it's very hard to ever be in a situation where you're spending more on a train than you are on the trucks, is what I've read. So if you've got a train with like 6 cars, like 3 copper and 3 coal cars, it's going to be using way less diesel than the trucks, and it's going to have a higher throughput as well. So, it's good. But we're not even at steel yet. So, yeah, and I've stopped researching as well, which has actually taken off some of our load. Biofuel. So we could use some of our excess potatoes and stuff to make fuel gas, which we're not really doing anything with right now. Fuel gas, I don't think we have the tech to turn it into like diesel. The cracking, which is a way away. We are in the steel land. Settlement power, that will help us with Unity. We're not, but yeah, obviously we're not even going to need that until well, actually, yeah, no, I don't want to do settlement power until we've actually got our coal power going. Coal power will also need water. All right, let's start researching that at least. We will need the burner. The burner's really good, also it gets rid of the trash. We definitely want this. We can use our excess. Once we start doing the oil, we can use the excess to instead of coal. It's basically makes it a lot more efficient. You can essentially so we'll burn our crude into diesel, and that will let out some light and heavy oil, and the heavy oil can be used to actually fuel the cargo ships. So that's a way of also saving diesel. And then you can then burn the rest of it. Also, not burn the rest of it. You can use that oil to generate steam. So basically all the leftover steam right now that we can't do anything with, we can feed back into the coal plant. And so it'll ultimately use less coal to keep the steam running. But I think, we need to get to that. Oh, and we're dangerously low on housing. So we do have enough. I'm going to go ahead and we'll do an upgrade. I'm sure that takes a while. But yeah, we're going to upgrade one set of houses here. I'd actually like to move this trash down here. Of course, we've got these pipes. But yeah. All right, so that gives us a lot more housing. And now we can start making housing without having to use more footprint. We are going to have to expand out eventually, and that's going to be a pain. I kind of want to move this whole the diesel making setup. We will move once we're going to do the actual distillation. Are we going to take in more people right now? I don't think we will actually. No. Okay. So we've got enough to make a power plant. Next question is also, is this, even though this is a small run, we'll keep it here. I think I might. Yeah, could not store the potatoes. Not good. Actually, we should probably just, so we're not wasting anything. We can definitely upgrade this to the bigger storage. Yeah. So we've got like the double storage now. The potatoes, so many potatoes. So potatoes, they can be burned into compost and fuel. So it's like if you do overmake them, it's good to kind of use them to really want to get these trees cleared out as well. I guess they're slowly but surely. Let's focus those trees down, I think. And actually, so that he keeps working, let's make a couple more of these. All right. Okay, so coal power. Okay, so I decided to just pause and come back. So you just kind of build it. It takes a while. You're thinking about what you're doing. But yeah, we have our first coal power plant. So essentially, we've got our turbine running here. This turbine takes in 24 high steam of high quality every minute, and then it gets pumped into the actual power generator here, which creates it's three converts 3 megawatts of mechanical power into 2 megawatts of electrical. And so that's the actual power generation happening here. And then this flywheel is storage, so it's kind of like a battery. So this one little setup gives us 4 megawatts of power. So you see we've got a total of 8 now, alongside the 4 we've got from our diesel. And the idea here is, so you can see some of the generators are running, which I'm actually not sure why. I've got all of the generators are set to a production priority of 4. So that's priority when extra power is available. Generators with higher priority will produce power, while those with lower priority will remain on standby. So all of these guys, because I've set all of the diesels to 4, but I set the coal turbine. Well, that's its maintenance. So the actual power generator. Oh, I see. So this should be 2. Okay, that's why. There we go. So these two are now going to. Right, so these two are now above priority of the diesel. So it should be that when current demand is less than 4, all the diesel generators should be turned off. That's what should be happening. I guess just have that setting wrong. Yeah, so there we go. So none of the diesels are running anymore, but I'll leave them on. I'll leave them set to where they are now. I could save a little, because if I turn them off entirely, I'll save some workers, but that's fine. Oh, actually, I don't want to ever send. All right, yeah, we never. Oh, no, didn't do it. Right, and Spencer copied the sentence. See now, yeah, no trucks are going to deliver diesel. So yeah, so these guys, we want them to generally stay off. If we see this go over 4, then I want to look at getting more coal. Get this power plant extended, and you can extend it. Like I could sort of just run another shaft, so I could do like all of this, just duplicate it, and we double our power. Now, and this is not super efficient right now. One of the issues is, so we're boiling our coal to make our steam, and then we're letting out low steam. And it's just coming out of this tower and just dissipating into the atmosphere, and that's a real waste. What we want to do is recover that steam, turn it into water, and then that way we can reduce our water consumption here. And that's definitely the ideal. In fact, I set up another water here, and I'm concerned that the reserve will run down over time. We will find out. But yeah. Okay, so. And then we got our coal power plant done, so that's going to give us some more stuff. So it wants us to do oil processing next, and it has this little snail to say that you don't have to rush it, but that's sort of the next thing. So yeah. I just saw our concrete is down to 0. Is everything not running? Yeah, that's not good at all. So what's the issue is that we have a requirement of 30 concrete. Oh, no coal. Yeah. I think we have to do the same thing here, honestly. What is this? Wood? Yeah. I think I need to do another coal burner here. Yeah, we've got a real coal problem right now. Like, does that work? This is how it was set up before, but yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Sure. I mean, oh shoot. Same deal. I need a coal balancer here. Oh shit. Don't want to cancel that. Do want to cancel that. For now, we need a U-shaped balancer. So one in there, one in there, and one out there. And then we're going to prioritize this coal. All right. And this, I don't know, get it up to 4. Well, actually, this doesn't need import. It's this that we need to decide what level of. So, like, we'll say this is a 4, I guess. Oh, and I need. All right, so hopefully we're going to see some coal. How much coal does it need? It only needs 6 as well, so yeah. I don't even need to boost this. It can make it without a boost. All right, yeah, so that'll at least keep our concrete coming in, although we're still too low on concrete. I think we're gonna have to buy a little concrete. It's relatively cheap. Yeah, it's wood, so all right. That should at least fill the backlog or the backstop here. Yeah. Need a warning on this one as well. All right. So ship armor. Okay, iron's back up. Let's get our ship. Let's get our ship upgraded. So I have some armor. 200. Ship has to be repaired, so that's going to take a bit. Yeah, so okay, so we've done our power generation. So the question is, yeah, concrete or oil now? And obviously we are going to need to, we're okay on water. We've still got another entire water patch on the other side. Yeah, so is it improving our fuel? I mean, I'm okay. Honestly, like as long as the fuel production's keeping up, we're obviously burning more oil than we want to be. Actually, that is not great. That is this oil pipe empty? No, it's not empty yet. So yeah, I mean, what I want to see is that when this oil runs out, this oil pipe, like the ship makes it back. That would be ideal because I don't really want it using the derricks. Like they should be emergency only. What are they down to? Yeah, we've got half our oil reserve there. So I mean, yeah, it's but that's what I want. So where is that ship? I wish there was a way to know where it is. Fleet status. So it says number of ships available, repaired. Fleet status. I mean, I guess you can tell that, yeah, when the stored product is empty, the ship's probably, yeah, see, here he comes. So actually, like, is it just about right? So, yeah, the oil pipe still has not emptied, so it's still going in. And now our new ship arrives. I like watching this. Hooks in. Safety first. And then starts churning it out. So it would fill up, our module here, but it's going into a extra storage, and that's just immediately being pumped out. So yeah, so that's fine. I'm fine with that. So I think let's do the concrete, and then we'll get the oil going. All right. Now, concrete is it's actually kind of one of the more complex ones. So the issue is that right now what we're doing is we're converting the limestone directly into concrete inefficiently. So like, uh, so what are we getting? From 36, we're getting 24, like a 3, is that a 3-to-2 ratio? So, under 1-to-1 is absolutely horrendous. Um, so what we want to be doing is we want to be making concrete from cement. And you can see that we can actually, so we can make, like, so the same, what are we doing? Here we're making 24 concrete from 36 limestone. Now, to make cement, we can make 3 cement from 9 limestone. So 9 limestone, 3 cement, and 1.5 cement is 12 concrete. So 3 cement is 24 concrete. So the same amount here. So that means that 9 limestone makes 3 cement, 3 cement makes 24. So 9 limestone will make us 24 concrete. Whereas here, it's 36 is made. So we're going to improve our efficiency 4 times. And coal is also going to be improved. Yeah, we're going to use 4 times less coal. So this is terrible. Plus, we don't even need the water anymore. Oh, I guess the water is going to be used for the cement, but that's fine. It's small amounts of water anyway. But to make cement, sorry, so making the cement's fine. That's just the limestone and a little bit of coal. The concrete, though, is we need the limestone, but now we need 2 more ingredients we don't have: sand and some kind of either slag, crushed, or gravel. So, slag we get from burning or refining our copper and our iron. And I believe this is 1-to-1. So, right now, I mean, I guess we could look at slag production. So you can see that, when we're actually, this is our top production, so about 48. So we're making 48 slag, and right now all we're doing is we're just dumping it into the ground. And actually, we might have run out of dumpable, very small dumpable spots right now. I might even, let's do that just so that, we don't ever want to sort of like run out of place to dump. Might even build this out too, just since it's going to have to come out this way anyway. Okay, so yeah, we're just dumping it in the ocean, but what we could be doing is crushing it and using it to make our concrete. So the other deal is, where's this setup? So right now we're making concrete over here, but really we want to make concrete over here. It has less distance to travel. And then all we need to deliver is we need to deliver the sand, the slag. Yeah. Or someplace in the middle. I mean, look, we're making slag here. We're going to mine some sand over here. So that's slag and sand. And then the cement, we'll make the cement over here. But the cement is very small amounts, 1.5. So I'm fine making a bunch of cement over here and trucking that over. So I think here is where we want, because this is our sand, a lot of our slag coming from over here. So I think that's the best solution there. So let's set that up. Okay, we've done another quick skip ahead. So let's see. Yeah, we have set up our concrete mixing operation here. Like I said, definitely more complicated than most so far. So, we have slag coming in. I'm actually delivering that by truck, but I could actually hook that up to our output from our iron here, which I might do, because we were having some truck problems, truck usage. But anyway, so that's going through the crushers, coming out as crushed slag, and that's one of our inputs. We've got sand, which is, as you can see, also oversaturated. That's coming on from our beach here. And we also have our cement, which we were using a little stockpile we had, but now we are also making cement, which is over by our limestone. So we have our kilns going, and And so that just uses a little bit of coal being delivered in, and the rest is coming out of our limestone operation here. And this water is now actually not needed. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. They might find a spot. I'm not sure if there's anywhere to deliver water by hand, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so, and then yeah, these two kilns running hot right now are making exactly the right amount of cement. Actually, they're over making cement right now, overproducing, but I am going to go ahead and turn on these two as well. It's quite expensive, but I think it's worth it because concrete, you know, we're soon going to want to be doing a lot of retaining walls. That uses a lot of concrete. You can see our unit is doing really well. We're 1.6 positive. I think we're maxed out. But yeah, so, and then yeah, I don't want anything ever being delivered by truck here. We just want all of that coming into, like, the cement is the only thing being delivered by truck. 6 might be okay on priority. But yeah, so I think, yep, all these are going. We've got our water piping in. So yeah, I've got to keep an eye on this as well. I think we're going to be consuming more water than it refills. So we do need to keep an eye on that. This one is, yeah, it's delivering out this way. So we're not actually even delivering down here. Oh no, I guess there is some water coming out here. Where is this going? Oh, it's going to our colony. Okay, so our settlement. What are they eating right now? 25, okay. So yeah, basically this has now become kind of exclusively our settlement supply. And then the rest are going out to our farms to generate our power and now to mix cement. And yeah, right now, see, the thing is I'd like to kind of combine it. It's just a bit of a long but you see that this, we do have one water pump running from this supply over here, and that's just feeding into the very light use, the copper, which is barely, yeah, like only 12 coming out of there. So, you know, it would be nice to combine it or use more, but it's just, you know, we haven't really kind of connected up. I mean, they are almost connected. There's the water from that side and water from this side. So maybe we'll bring some water over here into our next power upgrade operation. But power's doing fine right now. Somewhat, although, yeah, so now that we're kind of consistently going over 4, we should see like one of our diesels are going. Yeah, so he was briefly going there. What are you doing? What he's doing. But yeah, every time we go over 4, one of these will kick in. And in general, I don't really want those kicking in. I don't want these derricks running either, which seems to have been fine so far. Actually, I just realized that really that doesn't quite make sense because these are consuming 120. Well, I guess the issue is that I don't think we're running both of these at full rate, and that's why the only reason why these derricks aren't running. Hopefully, my hope is that before, you know, like right now we're at what, 17,000 reserve here. Before this gets to 10,000 reserve, we've got our oil distillation running. So we'll have far less diesel to worry about. Our bars look pretty good. You know, we've got so much wood, like 2,000 wood. We should be making more construction parts too than we are consuming, because that, you know, there's no constant consumption of this. We're just it's just when we build things. So this should be outpacing. I think we've got plenty of iron coming in. Concrete might be going out. I mean, well, we just kicked off that concrete, so that should sort itself out. Are they all running? Yep, they're all running. So, you know, we actually have 48 concrete coming in, and I don't think we're consuming, concrete-wise, we're consuming 36. Oh, actually, even less than that, 24, 30. So, yeah, our concrete should catch up, and this warning should go away. So, yeah, I think that's all looking good. I'm just going to clean this up. don't like it there for now. We might expand, but like I said, hopefully what generally happens is that we're gonna, you know, you kind of you go up vertically rather than horizontally for your manufacturing here. So by the time we need to really ramp up this production, we should be able to get to assembly level 3. I hope. Especially hope for the mechanical parts because we've run out of space, so it'd be kind of messy. But yeah. Oh, these guys are warrior. Yeah, so they can't drop off rock and iron. Oh, see, we're hitting this iron patch here, which is not ideal. You know, because if this is full up, which I'm guessing it is, yeah, well, somewhat. Yeah. I don't know, actually. Why are they not dropping off the iron? Cannot deliver iron ore, no valid destination. I'm not sure why that is, because I haven't set an explicit route. So these guys should feel comfortable delivering here some rock and some iron. I'm not sure. I think it's not technically allowed to get up to 360. I think. I might be wrong. I feel like this is new too, that when you only have like, because we have 3 components, so it's letting iron take up more of it. I don't know. This had an export route. Is that why? Maybe. Oh, except. See, I'm going to turn that off. Okay, there we go. And then these guys should come over. So it was saying that ore sorting plant only accepted from the other mining tower. Yeah, so now these guys will be allowed in. Yeah, okay. He has a full iron deposit. Are you doing the thing where you don't accept? No, he doesn't reject single loads, so he should be accepting this iron. What I really think, yeah, let's get that done. I didn't leave room. I should have an iron buffer here, and it's gonna look ugly as hell, but I don't want to have to move everything around. So what we're gonna do is let's just do a big old one here. So what we're gonna do is something. Yeah, this is really well. Do we do it this way? I think we can just about manage. Let's do it. Okay, so instead of, so this is going to come out. It's not going to go into there anymore. I do wish you could. Okay, and then he's going to come out this way instead. Come on. What's going on? So I want, yeah, level 1. Is there room? Did I leave room? That would be so nice if I did, and I didn't. Okay. All right. So I screwed this up as well. Cancel that. Cancel it. Ooh. Okay. Loose storage. We need a gap then. All right. So he'll come through here, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make a lift. Okay. Let's do one more. One more cross. So do that. I'm gonna have a lift, loose lift, like that. Okay, so he's gonna go. Whoop! He's gonna go in there. He's gonna go in there. Okay, so that's our iron ore depository, and that will also. I'm gonna allow people to bring that ore in. I want to allow delivery. None coming out of it though. And then, oh, did I? Okay, might be able to do this. It's, ooh, yeah, this is so cramped. Because I need it to go back in to this. I think I can just about do it. Like this needs to go away as well. But I'm not sure. Come on. Yeah, and you've got to be so quick because this is going to disrupt a lot of stuff if I don't get this sorted quickly. Okay, so yeah, my thought here is, so this little guys. Oh no. Okay, he'll just have to get in the way. Yeah, like that. Um, so this guy is going to come in there. This guy is going to go in there. That's our iron in. And then this guy is going to come out to here. And this actually needs to turn around. You get used to it. If watching me do this and you're like, how am I recognizing all the things? You do get used to that visual of it. But okay, so now, you always want to, before you do any of this, make sure you've got the Unity and the parts to do it, because you want to be able to get them back in immediately. So now the iron coming out of here is going to buffer up into this, and then it's going to come back out into our little sorter here. And yeah, that's fine. So that's going to come on out. It's going to split its load around here like we want it to. I guess something I did, and then we don't have conveyor belt 2, which we really need. Like, you have pipe 2, but not conveyor belt 2. I think. Oh, tell me that's not all the way. I bet it is. There is a search. Conveyor belts. Conveyor belts 2. Oh, they are after the red parts. Yeah, that's very frustrating. So basically, I can't go higher than 60, which is a problem because, you know, it needs a 90 throughput, and right now I'm just sending, yeah, only 60 along here. So, you know, for right now, our iron is backed up, but it will eventually not be able to deliver as quick. I guess, yeah, and I don't really have an option, because what I need to, I mean, the only option you have is you let iron out of another one of these ports. We only have 3, so we can definitely add an iron port, and I would route that port around to this guy. So I've got that option. I'm gonna hold off on it because, yeah, really what I might do is I'll move this one over to this port, and then this other one will come around here. So yeah, what is this? I was clearly, I was thinking about sending the slag over manually, or over by conveyor, which I could still do. Kind of like using this, we kind of made this route here. So just kind of combining this up. I think we have a level 5 available on this one. I might be wrong. What level is that? That's 4, yeah. So we definitely have a full 5 available, so I could bring it all the way over. Yeah, you know, because the only cost of ports, I mean, it's maintenance and electricity. Do the longer ones cost more electricity? They do. Yeah, look at that. 39 kilowatts for that one, and then there'll probably be another 39 on this one. 30. So, yeah, definitely got to be mindful. I mean, the logistics costs, it's trucks, or, you know, it's either diesel or electricity, and electricity is ultimately coal right now. So, you know, coal or diesel, you know, the cost is there to just move stuff around. But we're looking good. I like my bars here. Potatoes are down a bit, but, you know, we've got a nice 36-month stockpile. That's plenty. How's our people? We've got 51 people still available. So, yeah, we've got room to expand to whatever the next thing is, but that will be for next time. Let's have a quick look at what we're planning to do, though. So I guess concrete, we've just finished. Definitely need to, so we're going to get there. I mean, we've still got a lot of trees. Yeah, a ton of trees available, but we do want to get to a point where we've picked a spot where we're going to kind of create our tree farm. Housing 2, I've already got one housing 2, so we can dump that. So yeah, diesel's definitely the next setup. And desalination. So, you know, essentially this ends up using coal to make more water right now. Basic desalination is pretty inefficient, but when, you know, you don't want to run your groundwater out. So if we've hit a point where we need more water, then our groundwater pumps can manage without, you know, draining the reserve, then we definitely want to get this desalination up. Burner, I just actually set up as well. got a bit of a weird setup. I really should have moved the pipes down because I want to be able to have one more row of a block of houses here. We'll want to move. Oh, yeah, let's get rid of that. We have our waste collection in the other spot. Yeah. So I want to be able to like kind of build a couple more blocks here. And potentially we might have more services hanging off the end. So I just sort of moved my pipes around this service. But now what you can see is that the waste plant, we're actually routing it into a solid burner. So it is causing pollution. It's about half. And I honestly don't know, like, is that better than the waste? So you can see where we used to be dumping our waste right into the ground. Now that will eventually dissipate, but it takes a long time. So our air pollution is 2.9. Our landfill pollution, I'm hoping, will go down because we're no longer polluting the land at all. So I'd like to see that decrease to 0 essentially, and hopefully the air pollution, it's actually a better mix. Oh, electricity. So now that so I never said, so we could actually be having a big Unity boost because we're not providing electricity to our settlement and they want it. They'd give us 1.2 more Unity if we gave them electricity. I don't think you can see we don't get to see the demand until we actually give them a transformer. But I think so. I mean, we can definitely do it. Like I said, we did hit that point. I think we're hitting a point with our electricity usage. Like if we do bring the settlement in, we're going to go over the 4. So before I do that, I would want to basically set up another thing so that we're not using the diesel to provide the power. And ultimately, the cost of that is just a few more. It's really just 2 workers. Yeah, it's 2 workers in the materials. So, plus, to power it. So it's another 48 water and 30 coal, and the water is the issue there. Like water is definitely something we can't sustain another full pump from this side. We could bring another pump in over here. So I'll probably do that because we're going to need the power anyway. So I think, next step is more power, give the settlement its power, and then set up our oil distillation because that will need more power as well, and we'll have it and figure out where we're going to put our actual oil plant. We've got the crude coming in over here. I think we'll have another ship of crude. I think we can fit another one in, or maybe not. See, the problem is when you block this shipping line. So it'd have to be somewhere around here. Wow, actually quite a way away. Didn't realize how much buffer you need to give. So probably, whoa, that's really a lot. Yeah, we need to be all the way over here. I think right here. So yeah, so we definitely want to keep cutting into the mountain here, and give ourselves some nice flat land. Yeah, it's cool. All right, and we haven't even gone to we could cut through one of these mountains. It's going to take a long time to cut it, but we will eventually, want to hit some of these other pockets of resources. There's a whole bunch of iron over there as well. But yeah, the idea is, we want to set up some oil over here. We want to set up a train, a purpose for the train. I really do think even this little distance here, like if our iron if our iron processing's over here, I think we'd want to train the iron down. And I haven't even explored that before, but yeah, so that's plenty. So yeah, thanks for watching. And we'll see you at the next one. Oh, as the rain starts. Perfect ending. Dramatic ending. So bye for now.